All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Headshot, dead. Those are the only words that come to mind when Leon Edwards makes the walk. You can argue that his head kick knockout of Kamaru Usman at UFC 278 is the biggest singular win in UFC history, and now this man is the hunted remarkably at 170 pounds.
And J.A., I asked you this question. It wasn't luck, because we've seen him do this before, right? We have seen him knock people out with this exact combination. This was something that he does. Leon Edwards is a master strategist. I've trained with him before. He works exceedingly hard. He does a great job of being very committed inside the gym, and he has just gotten better. It's been a long time since anyone's beaten Leon Edwards, and that's why he's a champion of the world.
And to be able to win a fight like that against that type of opposition when maybe you don't have your best stuff, scary to think about just how good Leon Edwards can be here tonight and moving forward. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Belal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year. All right, so there it is, first takedown of the fight, and on the first attempt, no less. Did you expect a little bit more resistance from the kickboxer there?
A little bit, because he was so sure that he could defend these takedowns. That confidence came from the practice room. But once again, it's one thing to do it in practice opposed to doing it under the lights. This wrestler is next level.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position, and the guy on top has a lot of opportunities to finish. If he's going to attack this north-south choke, he's got to drive that shoulder deep into his neck, really start to sink his weight away, which will in turn cut the oxygen from his opponent, allowing him to get the finish.
Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Edwards. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
He closes this is beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Fighter lands a kick to the leg now, and a pretty good one at that. Takedown defense holds up. Nicely done. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it back.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accept that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Edwards is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Excellent ground and pound there by Muhammad.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. The reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Muhammad's back in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Muhammad. Round two is next.
All right, looking good, looking good. Breathe, yeah, breathe. You got that one. That was beautiful. Nice, right?
All right, so a crowd-pleasing 5 minutes in the books. DC, take us through some of the highlights.
Punch after punch landed right on his opponent's face. He did a great job of finding his target, locking in, and then getting his fist to the target in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of seeing when his opponent was trying to attack and getting his guard up so that he's not taking damage to the face. Great defensive fight IQ shown by this fighter.
Fighter lands a kick now, and a pretty good one at that. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, high kick.
Nice knee to the body there by Belal Muhammad. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. And now some distance as they pull apart. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but he's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Big ground and pound.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
All right, relax for me, bud. Good.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here. And some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. And very effective with the ground and pound.
You need to fight down.
Oh, big shots from the top. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. There you go. There you go.
Edwards' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Muhammad's pass attempt denied. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, he's hurt. Big left hand.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Reversal on the ground.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. One of the most important strikes from the clinch is this big body shot.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to his feet. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate after exiting the clinch. And doing work with the jab. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Edwards. Gets to the single collar tie now. Muhammad's now dealing with a cheek cut. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Round three next. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again,
He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Overhand is true.
Nice block.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Takedown defense is there. And now some separation. Good body work with that hook by Edwards.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
The takedown is not there.
It's work.
Edwards' kick to the body is blocked.
Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his legs to the body.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
All right, side control now. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Muhammad.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
He's got to be careful here. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad.
Changing the position.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. Oh, real bad.
Oh, big elbow.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Massive head kick. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. While both of them are landing massive shots.
Checks the leg kick. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms.
Oh, he's out.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect this cut.
15 seconds remain in the round. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be called. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Another ground and pound strike lands. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your skills and your desire to become champion.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, my goodness.
Execution on the low kick.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
He's hurt bad. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
Beautiful transition.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping him in pull guard.
Edwards' cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, hammer fist here by Edwards. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He passes the half.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Edwards. Side control now. Edwards has got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later tonight.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing the damage, but both okay with it in order to have a good front fight.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cut man can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
It got checked.
Edwards' eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. Muhammad gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Big double leg double change. He passed the half guard.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head now. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Muhammad's eye starting to swell now.
Oh. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, but he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Edwards' cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice.
Muhammad's has got full mount now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
In the half guard.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. All right, looks like that Darce is tight. Oh, he got out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Great defense by this fighter.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Referee healthy here. Just like the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. He's got to be careful here.
Busy with the elbow.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. On to the mount.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Side control. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is
after
now in.
5
Here
rounds,
is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, so you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. No real suspense when it came to the judges' score.